Pegasusangel here, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. Today I'm going to be discussing with you guys some things that I have been asked in the past about Christmas, especially right now because Christmas is so different this year. How am I still in the Christmas spirit? How do I stay in the Christmas spirit where I look at Christmas like a 5-year-old child would? Because that's how Christmas is a magical time for me. I love Christmas. So I was going to talk about some of that stuff because I know a lot of us right now are having trouble getting in the Christmas spirit since the COVID and everything just looks different. But I refuse to let COVID ruin Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday, and COVID is not ruining my Christmas. But I've been asked before, how do you keep Christmas so magical? I've had people ask me, how do you keep Christmas so magical? Or actually tell me, hey, I really wish I could look at Christmas as magically as you do. And they always ask me how, and I'm just like, I don't really know. I mean, I can tell you things I do, but I don't know whether that would work for everybody. And not only that, but Christmas, just the word Christmas gets me hyped up for Christmas. Like, I can do all these things, but the word Christmas gets me hyped up for Christmas. Because what I like to do on Christmas is I like to, first off, whenever I'm trying to get in the Christmas spirit, I try to find the present that everybody wants. Like the present that everybody in my family wants, and I'm going to buy it for that person. Like I always try to buy a present, a huge present for everybody in my immediate family. Like last year I got them a brand new TV, and things like that. But at the same time, sometimes we don't know what we can get them. And so I just have to think on what I can get them if they don't give me a set, hey, this would be a cool thing to have, you know. And that's when I look into finding presents that are not necessarily been asked for, but have been talked about. And they don't realize they want it, but they've talked about it kind of thing. And I do that. Another thing I like to do to keep myself in the Christmas spirit is listening to Christmas music. One of my favorite Christmas songs is Relient K's 12 Days of Christmas. If you have not yet heard that song, you need to look that up right now because it is epic. Like, you will love it. You will love it. I really love that song. That's one of my favorite Christmas songs. Whenever I hear Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, that's a little bit a harder one because that one is more upsetting with like not great memories of Christmas, like people that have passed on and things like that. But like, not Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. There's another one called Grandma Got Ran Over by the Reindeer by Family Force 5, which is good too. But Relient K's 12 Days of Christmas, I highly suggest you check that out. It is so good. But another thing I do besides that is when I'm having trouble staying in the Christmas spirit, because it can happen, I'll walk around the neighborhood and I'll look at the lights, or I'll go into Walmart and I'll look at some of the decorations on the shelves, or look at some of these kids looking at presents with these big diamonds in their eyes because they're like, ooh, Santa Claus is coming, and being super excited about that. I personally still believe in Santa Claus. Yes, I do. I do believe in Santa Claus. I don't care what everybody else says. I believe in Santa Claus, and I've kept that belief alive for Christmas as well. And that helps too. That helps me keep it as magical as it is, because I even will specifically make it obvious that Santa Claus is real, no matter what. No matter what you say, Santa Claus is real, and I will talk back to you if you try to tell me otherwise. I've done it with my parents before, and I've done it with my sister before. So I've always believed in Santa Claus, and that kind of made it more magical too, believing in Santa Claus. I also like to just go around and find my favorite scents. Like this, for example, is cinnamon apple, and smelling that gets me in the Christmas spirit. Cinnamon apple, it gets me in the Christmas spirit. I also have mulled cider on my counter over there, and that also gets me in this Christmas spirit. Another thing I really like to do is decorate trees and decorate around the house, which I can't do that much this year. That's why I'm decorating at my parents' house this year, because my artificial Christmas tree is dead. Like DED, dead. If I bring it out, it's going to shed all over my floor and make a mess, and I'm never going to get it cleaned up. So I need to get a new artificial Christmas tree. But I also like to do things like helping and doing charity work, which I've not been able to do this year because of the COVID virus. Um, but there used to be three things that we would do in December. First one was a can drive at our local movie theater. We would bring enough cans to sit through three movies, which was a lot of cans. And we would spend the whole day at the movie theater eating popcorn and drinking soda and watching three movies. But then they got rid of the can drive last year, and so we didn't get to do that last year. But then I also did something else with two charity workplaces where one of them, it's like a full day, a full Saturday, where you either A, if you want to be at a table, you can be at a table, or B, if you want to shop with the people, you can shop. But what it is you go in and you're volunteering, and either you keep the table stocked if you're at the table, which I prefer the table because, especially if I'm in girls 5 to 7, because I'm really good at knowing what the kids in that age group like. But if I can't be at a table, taking the people around and shopping with them is just as touching, because these are people who legit do not feel like they can have a Christmas. And what we're doing is we're making it so they can have presents for their family. And every kid gets a set amount of presents, and they get to pick, the parents get to pick what presents they want. Now, granted, we can't put all the presents on the table at once, so we kind of have to keep our selection varied. But it is a lot of fun to see them find that one gift they've been wanting to get their kid, but they can't. And then all of a sudden their eyes light up because they're like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to get them a bicycle and now I can, and that's something I've done a lot of. There's another place that does something similar, but it's a little bit different where, like, if I remember right, all the stuff is pretty grouped up. And when I say grouped up, I mean age groups, blah, 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 to, like, we'll say age groups baby to 10. And then age groups 10 to 18. So it's like, so there's only like 2 tables. At the other one I do, there's everything from 0 to 13. So like you'll have 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, that kind of stuff. And then, it would be 0 to 2. Then 3, it would be 0 to 2 because they do every 2 ages. And then for the teenagers, there's just a big table for 13 to 18-year-olds. But that helps the parents get their kids things that they want to get them for Christmas. But those are things I used to do on Christmas that we don't get to do this year because of the COVID virus. And it's a bummer. It really is that my favorite holiday is so different this year. And that's why I'm trying to make it good for you guys. And I'm trying to do what I can to put you guys in the Christmas spirit. Because Christmas is a magical holiday. And I'm the weirdo that starts counting down to Christmas by the time we hit January 1st. Yes, I am. You ask any of my friends. In October, I started constantly saying in their chat, hey, this many days till Christmas. This many days till Christmas. Christmas is a very important holiday for me, and it's a very special holiday. Yes, I'm not going to lie. Christmas is a hard holiday as well. It's very stressful. I have a lot of not so great memories tied to Christmas. But I try my hardest to keep myself where I'm at with Christmas because Christmas means something to me, and I want it to mean something to other people. I want people to understand what Christmas is about. Now, when I say that, I don't just mean, the birth of Jesus and all that stuff. I mean things like giving, having happy memories about people who have passed on, celebrating people's lives. Yes, getting gifts is one of them, but it's not like the major thing, even though I'm not going to lie. I love getting gifts. I think everybody loves getting gifts, especially when it's that one thing you really want. You don't expect you're going to get it. And then all of a sudden you wake up one morning and it's there. And that's fun. But my biggest thing is just the togetherness, the giving, the helping each other, caring for each other, doing what we can to make each other's Christmas good. Those are the major reasons I like Christmas, because the time of celebration is a time of looking at who we are and doing what we can to make everybody else have a better life if we can. because you can do so much on Christmas, which there's so many opportunities for charity work and stuff on Christmas if you're not worried about passing COVID to any of your family members. There's just so much stuff you can do. And then you got the Christmas parades, of course, and the Macy's Day Parade. I always have to watch Santa at the end. I will get up just to watch Santa at the end of the Macy's Day Parade. Like, that's me. I'm up. Santa's here. I'm up. I gotta watch him at the end of the Macy's Day Parade. So it's kind of that stuff where I find the little things that are good about Christmas. And despite the fact that I'm dealing with heavy stuff during Christmas, and I think a lot of people do deal with heavy stuff during Christmas, I manage to keep myself in the Christmas spirit by just finding little things. Trying to do things the same way as I always do. Doing little sneaky things like, I'm really good at claw machines. And sometimes what I'll do, which I can't play claw machines this year because they're all closed down. But what I will do, I would put in like $5 in the claw machine. And I'd usually get 3 to 5 animals, so that's $1 an animal, so that's pretty decent. And then I would just sit by the claw machine or sit on a bench by the claw machine, and when I saw a family with kids, as long as they had their parents there, I'd be like, hey, do you think your daughter might want this? Do you think your son might want this? And I would give this stuffed animals away. There's lots of other things I've done, like paying for people's meals behind me, giving bigger tips because it's Christmas and I know everybody's trying to get that last minute Christmas shopping in. There's just so much you can do to help others on Christmas, and that is my favorite thing about it, is just being able to help others, being able to give others a decent Christmas, even if mine is not as great as I want it to be. And so that is about where I'm going to wrap it up on this. We do have book number 8 right here. Advent calendars are very important to me. Book number 8. Minnie. Disney Junior. Okay, so this is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, obviously. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Yeah, this is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. All right. Minnie was working hard in her busy boutique. Oh, Cuckoo-Loca, she said, holding out a sparkly bow. Isn't my new magic bejeweler fantastic? Minnie heard giggling. Who's making that noise? She said. It's us, Aunt Minnie, shouted Millie and Melody, jumping out at her. I didn't even know she had nieces. When did this happen? Minnie was delighted to see her twin nieces. Hello, Millie. Hello, Melody. The girls began to run around the boutique. But oh no! They accidentally knocked over boxes of bows and beads. They had made a big mess of Minnie's shop. Can we help you make stuff today? Millie asked. We promise to be extra good, added Melody. Cuckoo-Loca looked at the mess the girls had already made. Famous last words, she said. I was just thinking how nice it would be to have 2 helpers today, said Minnie. Why don't you unpack that box of ribbons for me? Yay! Shouted Millie and Melody. Just then Daisy Duck rushed into the shop. Minnie, she said excitedly, you're never going to believe it! Whoops! She slipped on the spilled beads and fell. Oh, Daisy, cried Minnie, concerned. Are you all right? Never better, said Daisy. Guess what famous movie superstar is on her way over to the boutique right now? Famous movie superstar. Penelope Poodle? Guessed Minnie. Right, cried Daisy. I've just got off the phone with her people. They made me promise that Penelope could shop in peace and quiet. Suddenly, Millie and Melody zoomed past Daisy, nearly knocking her over. Hi, Daisy, the twins shouted. Sorry about the beads. Daisy looked at the girls and sighed. Minnie, the twins are not peace and quiet. Well, Penelope Poodle is just going to have to deal because Christmas is about family. Minnie giggled. Normally that's true, but they've promised to be extra good today. Millie and Melody reached for some spools of ribbon. Oh no, the helpers looked like they needed some help. Oops, sorry, Aunt Minnie, they said together. Just then there was a huge commotion outside. Penelope Poodle had arrived. Excited fans and photographers crowded around this famous movie star. "Look this way," Miss Poodle shouted. Oh, wait. "Look this way, Miss Poodle," shouted a photographer. I thought that was Miss Poodle. "Can we get a smile?" "Oh," cried Daisy, "she's here." She hurried to clean up the mess. Poor Daisy, having to clean up the mess that Minnie's nieces made. The glamorous Penelope Poodle glided through the door. "Welcome to my boutique," said Minnie. "Hello," said Penelope. "You must help me. I'm accepting a Golden Bone Award in less than an hour, and I need something fabulous to wear." Suddenly, Millie and Melody raced past Penelope. "Beep, beep," shouted Millie. "Coming through," warned Melody. Penelope Poodle gasped. "I was promised that I could shop in total peace and quiet." Cuckoo Loco popped up to snap a picture and said, "Love your movies, even the bad ones. May I have your autograph?" Why would you tell a star that they have bad movies? Why would you do that? "Not now, Cuckoo Loca," said Daisy firmly. Minnie was just about to show Miss Poodle that one-of-a-kind thing she made. Penelope Poodle perked up. One-of-a-kind? Thinking fast, Minnie picked up the sparkly bow she had made with her magic bejeweler and showed it to Penelope. "I call it the Glitterati," said Minnie. Penelope Poodle beamed. She was very impressed. Suddenly, Millie and Melody crashed into some of Minnie's bows displays. "Look out!" shouted the twins. They knocked over racks of bows, ribbons, and even a can of paint. The paint splattered everywhere, including on the poodle. Penelope Poodle had had enough. "I can see that coming here was a mistake," she said. "I am positive I can find you something gorgeous to wear," Minnie said, "if you'll just wait." "Wait?" "Thanks, Luna," said Penelope crossly. "I can't waste another moment. I simply must go. What have those little monsters done to me?" Millie and Melody had wrapped the pink ribbon right around her. Uh-oh. Why? Why would you do that? "Oh, they're not little monsters," said Minnie. "They're little helpers." She quickly added bows and jewels to the twins' handiwork. "I think they're onto something." Penelope Poodle looked in the mirror. "I look fabulous," she said. "You are brilliant." Minnie smiled sweetly. "That's what I always say," Daisy agreed. Okay, so she's just totally forgetting that she just had paint splashed all over her, and she's fine now. Everyone loved Penelope's new outfit. "Miss Poodle," called a fan. "That's a fantastic look." "Who are you wearing?" asked a photographer. Penelope smiled. "Who else? Minnie Mouse, of course." Melody and Melody looked at the mess they had made in the boutique. "We'll clean it up for you, Aunt Minnie," they promised. Daisy let out a sigh of relief. "I don't know how you do it," she said, shaking her head. "Oh, Daisy," said Minnie, "I'm just trying to spread happiness one bow at a time." I'm sorry, if I had on a fancy dress like this Penelope Poodle person, and you ended up throwing paint on me, you're not going to have a very happy Pegasus. I'm going to be gone. I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. I'm going to be gone. I don't like the feel of paint either, though. Like, I don't like the texture. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this Vlogmas. I hope that I gave you some ideas on how to keep yourself in the Christmas spirit this year. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. That's okay, too. Also, leave a comment down below because I do try to reply back to all comments. And tomorrow, if you are not part of my Discord, you need to join my Discord and put some of your ugly Christmas sweaters in the Discord because tomorrow, Vlogmas, is going to be Ugly Christmas Sweater Day. So it's going to be fun because I'm supposed to get my Spider-Man Christmas sweater I bought after taking the quiz today. So we'll unbox it and everything tomorrow. I'll put the Discord in the description below. But I hope you all have a good rest of the day. Much love, everybody. Mwah! Go out there, go spread some love and positivity today because you never know who needs it. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. with more Castle Crashers. Such a fun game. Anyway, guys, have a good rest of the night, and I'll see all you guys later. Bye, everyone!